responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon any of the school officials. And now for the starting lineups, beginning with the Wayland Warriors.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for this MIAA Division II state tournament game. It's an Elite Eight matchup between the second-seeded Hopkinton Hillers, who are 17-1-2, and the 10th-seeded Wayland Warriors, who are 12-5-3. It should be a great battle here today. Winner of this game will advance to the Final Four, and we are just about ready to go here at the turf fields. Hopkinton fresh off a double overtime 1-0 win against Sharon this past Wednesday. It was an incredible win for the Hillers in order to advance to this round. Dylan Mashad with the game-closing goal with just seconds left in the second overtime made it happen and allowed the Hillers to advance on to this Elite Eight round. Wayland has played well this season. They have certainly been battle-tested, and they will be a tough matchup for the Hillers here today. A couple players to watch out for. Alex Santos on Wayland averages 0.5 goals per game. He's the team leader. And then you have Grayson Getz, who averages 0.2 assists per a game. He is the team leader in assists. And their goalkeeper is Jake Crawford, who this season has 10 shutouts to his credit. So a tall task here today for the Hopkinton Hillers, but what else can you expect at this stage of the postseason? Wayland is led by head coach David Gavron. The Hillers led by head coach Garrett Sawyer. And a great crowd on hand here today. Some good support coming out for the Hopkinton Hillers and the Wayland Warriors. A lot of students on hand to take this one in. And we are underway here in this Elite Eight game between the Hillers and Wayland. Hopkinton going to be working right to left across your screen as we go back and forth at midfield. Wayland trying to work it around. Pass up the near side by Walsh. And here comes Medeiros. Sends it over. Able to find Santos. And we get a free kick coming up for the Hillers. Taking the free kick, it'll be Declan Mick. There's a big leg for the Hillers, and he's going to air this one far side. And a play goes. Did go off a Warrior. Hiller throwing. Jack Green takes it. Wayland was fourth place in a very tough dual county league in league play. Going 12-5-3 overall up to this point. And they played opponents such as Mansfield, Boston Latin, Bedford, Cohasset, Waltham, Hopedale, Melrose, Shrewsbury. Very tough schedule for Wayland. And of course the Hillers, they had a tough schedule of their own with their TVL large opponents. And they ended up winning the TVL large. Certainly a terrific accomplishment. It's a Hillers throw-in. Declan Mick going to come up to take it. Airs it out into the box. A header over to the near side and out. And it's a corner for the Hillers. Peter DiMichele heads over to let it rip. Airs it out. Across it goes. Mick playing way up on the right side. It looks like the Hillers, to start this game, they're going with the two defenders, and they're going to have Mick playing along the sides. Golombieski and DiMichele teaming up along the far side. Wayland trying to turn it upfield as Patilla gets it over. Off of Mick. Pass up by Santos. Warriors trying to approach. And we're going to get a whistle. It's going to be against Wayland. They're going to get Dion Pereira Silva with the trip. Airing it out is Mick. Just past Golombieski. Wayland trying to take it up the far side in front of the screaming crowd. A lot of excitement here today. Prince with the centering pass. A little too much on that one as Mashad will boot it away. Up to Ionelli. Ionelli, good box out. Over to Mashad. Here he goes. And he's diverted as getting in there is Leighton Quinn. Throwing Hillers. Malabreski airs it out. Back out of play it goes. He'll do it again. Yeah, good Wayland student section here today. Letting the chance rip as Golombieski trying to sneak it through. Pass over by Ionelli. Mashad at the top of the box, and he's diverted. Out of play it goes. Jay Crawford, the keeper, will get rid of it. Max Nye up against Jay Crawford, your goaltender matchup. Both have done tremendous jobs for their respected teams all season long. Hiller is trying to keep the pressure on. And it's pretty good conditions out here. Temperatures in the low 50s. Cloudy skies. A little bit of rain every so often, but nothing serious, at least for now. Along the near side, Quinn. That shot diverted. Crawford airs it out towards midfield. And we're going to have it offsides. It'll go Wayland's way. That is sent up, top of the box, into the box. Trying to turn it towards the net, Santos. Chasing him out is McCann. DeMcKelly and McCann playing along that far side. Wayland going to send it around. That's sent up by an unlisted number 10. We'll try to get a name for you, but not listed on the roster we were handed. Cleared away by Mick as approaching was Kazuderna. Golombieski racing to it. Taking off, here he goes. Oh, and he gets a little tripped up. It looks like he just lost his footing. He was looking for the whistle, but I didn't see too much contact with Zach Rainville. But he had a nice break towards the net. He hopes to get another one of those this game. And Hillers, it's good. They had 3 days off leading into this game. Probably well needed after that very tough Sharon double overtime game. DeMcKelly sends it across. Popped out by Quinn. Some good back and forth here in front of the Wayland box. Mashad on the entry. Ionelli along the end line. Diverted. Mashad gets it into the box. Popped back out. And out of play along the near side. Hiller throwing. Mick comes upfield to take it. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call for this Elite Eight game. Our crew, Eve Weatherhead, John Ritz. We got the A-team for this Elite Eight matchup. Popped out of play, Mick on the entry. Matt Clark back in the studio, making sure everything goes out okay. And it's pulled down. Sent over along the far side. Hiller's trying to work it up into open territory by Lebreski. Sends it over, looking for Mashad. Mashad had that game-winning goal against Sharon. It was just an incredible goal. Was able to maneuver his way past two defenders and just rip it in at the closing seconds of the double overtime. Next step would have been a shootout. Along the far side. Wayland looking to close in. Popped out by Mick. Back into the box. Cleared away by Samaga for the moment. Aired out, out of play. Good air under that one by Leighton Quinn. Hillers will get rid of it. Nice, sends it away. Along the far side. And it's going Hiller's way. Samaga getting in there. Just about 10 minutes into action here into half number one. Wayland looking for a break here as Satish Kumar was a little bit tripped up. Sent over and just a little bit too far in front of the intended target, Medeiros. Centering pass up top. Takes the shot. It's in. Wayland strikes first. Number 10 for Wayland makes it 1-0. That score comes at 30 minutes, 6 seconds left to go here in this first half. And at the start you want if you're the Hillers. They're allowing too much open space in the box. And Wayland able to capitalize. Sent back, DiMichele. Kolumbiewski sending it over. Ball getting away a little bit. Cleared away by Nye. Oh, big collision. Green and the unlisted number 10 running into each other. It is going to be a free kick for Wayland. The boot. Header. And Nye able to wrap it up. Trying to approach. Mashad. Smaga fed it over. Mashad centers it. DiMichele responds. We're not at one. What a beauty of a setup by Mashad and Samaga for DiMichele. And that score comes at 29:01 left in the first half. We're knotted at one apiece. Now, we've had a lot of defensive games in the postseason. Could we have perhaps somewhat of a shootout that's going to happen here today? We haven't seen that in quite a while as Mick sends that away. And Ellie to Mashad. Mashad airs it over. Green racing up the field. Out of play it goes. Wayland ball. Pair of substitutions for the Warriors. Lucas Yemen and Andrew Medeiros into the game. Along the far side. Some good back and forth here. Golubieski diverted out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for the Hillers. Declan Mick will take it. Well, it's a great sports Sunday. Maybe no Patriots football today, but you got Hiller playoff soccer and, of course, other NFL games going on. But this is where you want to be right here. The boot. Over to the near side, out of play. Too much air on that one. It'll go to Wayland. Well, some big excitement already here in the opening 12 minutes. Already a 1-1 game. Belabreski trying to get in there. Nice job by Mashad getting it away. Bilo feeds it over. Mashad, can he catch up with it? Yes, able to send it along the end line. Not quite what they envisioned. Bilo with the cross. And it's cleared away. McCann getting in there. Nice boot by Henkley. Along the far side. Sent over by Santos. Sun's starting to peek out here on this Sunday afternoon. Hiller throw-in. Some good back and forth along the midfield area. Green sends it back. McCann with the pass up, looking for Golubieski. Green sends it over. Iannelli trying to catch up to it. Oh, and knocks it just out of play. A little slip there on the turf. And that is going to be a factor. There was a lot of rain this past morning. A lot of rain throughout the morning hours, and also some good rain on Friday, so it's going to be a slippery surface out there. Get out. Along the near side. And Mashad knocks it out. It'll go to Wayland. On the entry, Ryan Prince, one of the captains. Well, they're going to switch up. It'll be Lucas Yemen. Take it away. Iannelli gets in there. Golubieski sent away. Throwing Hillers. Sending it away was Grayson Getz. Bilo on the entry. Into the box, up top. Here goes Samaga trying to sneak through. Golubieski, pass the defender, takes it, too much. Well, it was a good look, good effort. Trying to sneak by those defenders. Along the near side. And Ellie trying to sneak in. And it's going to go Wayland's way. Hiller is on the attack. Golubieski sends it to the net. It's wrapped up by Jake Crawford, who's been busy over these last few minutes. Along the far side. Iannelli sends it up. And a little too far ahead of Golubieski. Yemen along the near side. Up the sideline he goes, over to Prince. Now taking it, Zalderna. Santos leaves it behind. Scooped up the field over to Medeiros. And we want to make a correction. We have gotten word that number 10 is Luke Caples for Wayland, and he had the opening goal of the game at 30:06. left to go in the first half, but the Hillers able to respond about a minute later with a nice Peter DiMichele goal, assisted by Dylan Machad and Ryan Samaga. We get a Wayland substitution. Nicky Campadilla into the game. Big thank you to Athletic Director Kylie Murray for informing us of the unlisted player, as that shot is blocked from Santos. Prince sends it over. Far side of the box, aired out. And nice diversion there by Samaga, who sends it up the near side. Throw in for Wayland. On the entry, Capadilla. Samaga lost his footing a little bit, able to send it back. Bilo airs it out nicely there, looking for Golombieski. Golombieski trying to sneak through. Iannelli gets in there. And taking it away, Grayson Getz. That was a good job by Grayson Getz. He had two Hillers on him, able to keep possession. Mick comes to a slide there. Green sends it over. Bilo sends it away. Grayson Getz with it. Getz sends it up off Iannelli. Machad going to air it out. Golombieski. And that'll draw the keeper out. And he'll have the box out. Let it go out along the end line. Good job by Crawford there. He'll set it up and air it out. At midfield, Machad gets in there. Sends it through. DiMichele. Over to Henkley. Henkley sends it up. Cleared away. Golombieski was trying to turn it towards the net. Couldn't quite do it there. Up the far side, Santos. Santos matched up with McCann, and a trip. And it's going to go Hiller's way. Now McCann was closing in, and Santos, that little trip. And you got the Wayland students all wearing white at the right side. A big group of Hiller students to the left side. I don't know if they did anything uniform-wise, but a lot of Hiller shirts over there. As that is sent over to the near side of the box by Prince, cleared away by Machad. It's going to stay with Wayland. Hiller's making a series of changes. Andrew Bilabreski into the game, along with Derek Hatherley and Aditya Satish Kumar. On the entry, Luke Caples. And Bilo able to get under that one. Nice boot. Golombieski sends it over. Green. He has speed. Along the far side. Racing up. And it's taken away for the moment. Able to sneak it away, Medeiros. And now there's a shot, Machad, and it's just wide to the left. Machad has big air on those top of the box shots. Crawford set to send it away. We'd like to welcome all those from Wayland tuning in today, and of course, Hopkinton. Great to have you all tuning in to this broadcast. And what should be a tremendous game between these two great teams. Popped out of play. It'll be Hiller ball. Nice job by Bilo there. Knocking it off the pursuing Wayland Warrior on the entry. And we're going to get a push call. It'll be in favor of the Hillers. Mick on the free kick. Gets under it. Towards Golombieski. Along the far side we go. Wayland trying to work it into Hiller territory. And out of play goes off of Medeiros, Hiller's ball. .17:37 and counting left to go in this first half. A 1-1 game. Green on the entry. And if you look at this Division II bracket, boy, what a bracket it is. So many talented teams, and the seeding doesn't matter. The record during the season doesn't matter. Anybody could beat anybody in this bracket. And to even get to this point, it is certainly an accomplishment. Here comes Wayland. Santos sends it over. Capadilla sends it back. Caples, pass up over to Zalderna. Caples gets it along the sideline. Wayland trying to open something up here. Andrew Balabreski with the header. Golombieski trying to sneak it through, sent away by Getz. Santos approaching. Sends it over. Prince with the cross header, and it's in! That was a good setup by Ryan Prince, and Zalderna puts it in. A 2-1 Wayland lead. Well, you got to give him credit. Nicely done. That score comes at 16:23 left to go in the first half. And the Hiller fans starting to get into it, get their team motivated. Let's see if the Hillers can get it back. Mashad getting in there. Golombieski sends it up, looking for Green. Green along the far side, looking for the cross. Had nothing there. Or actually, he did pop it off defender. Hiller's going to have a corner. That was a smart move there. You don't have too much. Pop it off the defender and get that corner. DeMcKelly. Header! And Jack Green! We're knotted at 2 apiece. Wow, what a first half it's been. DeMcKelly will get the assist. Green gets the goal. And just like that, we're tied up once again at 15:34 left to go. The Hillers respond 47 seconds after the Wayland goal. Unreal. And we're going to get a timeout. This has been quite an exciting game. Elite 8 action, MIAA Division II State Tournament. Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. You are tuned in to Hiller Boys Varsity Playoff Soccer on HCAM. And welcome back in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields off the timeout. 15 minutes, 11 seconds left to go. It's a 2-2 game. Wayland had the first goal courtesy of Luke Caples at 30 minutes, 6 seconds left to go. And then DeMcKelly responded a minute and 5 seconds later with the help of Mashad and Samaga. And then you have a Wayland goal by Fred Zalderna to make it 2-1 at 16:23 left to go, assisted by Prince. And then the Hillers respond to that courtesy of a Jack Green header off a DiMichele corner kick. And that response was just 49 seconds later. So pretty unbelievable stuff in this game so far. It's knotted at 2 apiece as Nye sends it away. Olembieski trying to get in there. Samaga. Gavrin trying to take it away. Samaga sends it up. Samaga popped up along the near side. Bilo boots it out. Olembieski trying to get there. He has it. And we get a whistle. Olembieski in a collision with Zach Rainville. It was a good drive up the field. But Wayland will have the free kick here. Grayson Getz will send it away. There's a header by Gavrin. On the entry, Bilo. DiMichele at midfield, matched up with Alex Santos. Along the far side it goes. Green sends it up. Out of play, Wayland. And it's going to be Declan Mick on the entry. Airs it out into the box. Header off the keeper. Loose ball. DiMichele with a shot, and it's deflected. Unreal. What a save by Crawford. Mick on the entry. Right into the box. Header. And it's wide by Samaga. Well, Jake Crawford, some nice goalkeeping there to keep it a 2-2 game. Crazy sequence. Getz sends it up. Samaga getting in there. And they were going to have a trip. That's going to be against Caparia as Mashad got tripped up. Free kick for the Hillers. DiMichele set to take it. He goes big air to the net. Oh, and it's just a little too much. Crawford will send it away. Into Hiller territory. Rushing in, top of the box, and a nice job sacrificing his body by Andrew Bilobreski to get it out. Mashad sends it up. Gavrin gets to it. We're going to get a whistle. It's in favor of the Hillers. It was a trip. Now these two teams, you got to expect they're going to be physical out there. With these refs not letting them get away with any of those big trips as Bilobreski sends it forward. And they're doing a very fair job officiating, I must say. Medeiros sends it up, finds Patilla. Now trying to close in. Garan. Loose ball along the end line, and Nye with the box out. Able to box out Rainville. Actually, they're going to call it out off of Nye. So it is going to be a corner for Wayland. Well, in order for Wayland to get here, they had to win a couple games against tough teams. They took down Somerville 3-2 in overtime, and then Marlboro 2-0 in the round of 16. As for the Hillers, they took down a very good Fitchburg team in overtime 1-0, and then a very good Sharon team in double overtime 1-0. Header out of the box by Balabreski. Some good back and forth here. Getting the header on it is Getz. Green rushing up the far side. Pops it to Golombieski. Can he get there? There's a slide! And that was a good defensive maneuver. Golombieski was hoping for the whistle on that one, but it was clean, says the official. As long as you're playing the ball and you're not going for the player, they won't call it. Along the near side, Prince. Quinn. Over to midfield. Bump there. Delivered by Mick. Zauderna sends it over. Along the far side, Medeiros. And able to get the boot on it, McCann. Look out, Mashad. Taken away. Sent over by Medeiros. Trying to approach Portage. Finds Gavarin. Up top, sent away, Bilo. Will Balabreski able to get under that one. Well, Wayland's starting to build up some pressure as we have just hit 8 minutes left to go the first half. I would say this has been the most exciting half that we've seen all season here on HCAM. Well, there's been some great halves, some great exciting ones, but just the back and forth scoring doesn't get any better than that. Sent up by Mashad. Quinn. And some good back and forth along that far sideline. Sent across. Gavarin with the header over to Prince. Leighton Quinn trying to send it up. Santos. Gets under it, scoots it back to Ryan Prince. Backfield gets, sends it across. Quinn sends it up. Wayland might have an opportunity here. The cross and the header too high by Alex Santos. That was a good feed. And a good look by Santos, but just a little too much. That was Andrew Medeiros with the feed. Nice, sends it away. Header by Portage. Sent over by Zauderna. With it, Medeiros. Crosses it. Up top, shot, and wrapped up by Nye. Well, a little bit of a mishandle there by Mick, and Prince able to get the shot off, but Nye with a great save. Keeps it a 2-2 game. And that's going to get a call in favor of the Hillers. Some grabbing going on. Golombieski got grabbed as he was trying to free the ball. Declan Mick on the free kick. Airs it out. And a header out of the box. Mick gets in there. Samaga sends it up. And push there, no call. Iannelli. And it's booted away. Wayland looking for something as Fatilla approaches. Getting in there by Labreski, and now here comes Santos. Sends it over, Samaga able to scoot it away. Getz sends it up over to Portage. Prince gets it across along the far side. Green matched up with Medeiros, and we get a whistle in favor of the Hillers as Green was grabbed. Hopkinton free kick. And we're going to get a substitution for both teams. Still a shot in for the Hillers. Nicky Caparilla in for Wayland. Declan Mick set to air it out. Along the far side, Mashad gets there. Mashad works it into the box. Takes it, and it's just wide. Oh, Mashad able to find a pretty good angle. And that was similar to what he did in the overtime game winner against Sharon. He's certainly a little more centered than that, but just that maneuver to get by the defenders and free up a shot opportunity. Along the near side, up to Prince. 3.5 minutes left to go, and what has been a very exciting first half. Here comes Wayland. Approaching Medeiros. Cleared away by Mick. Good clear away there. And we're going to get a trip against the Hillers. Free kick Wayland. Zach Rainville was about to take it. They're going to switch it up. It'll be Luke Caples. Airs it out. And it's knocked out of the box. And Diva Kelly will put it out of play. Good catch along the sidelines. Caples on the entry. Into the box he goes. Mick gets in there. And we get a trip against Wayland. Mick will send it away. He's looking for a shot along that far side. Popped out of play, Hiller ball. We've reached the 2-minute mark left in this first half. And you are certainly getting your entertainment here this afternoon. Back and forth along the far side. Medeiros trying to work it up. Sent over now by Santos. Caparilla, top of the box, sent away by Green. DiMichele sends it over to Mashad. Had a play, throw in Wayland. And these refs let them play out there, but certainly if something affects possession, they're going to call it, and rightfully so. They've been doing a nice job with the amount of physical play we've seen in this game. Sent over by Iannelli. Andrew Balabreski. Off of Golombieski. And it's out on Wayland. We rule it off of Getz. Well, Hopkinton and Wayland, they've developed quite the rivalry over the past few years between football, basketball. They see each other a lot in the MIA tournament in basketball, and they play each other every football season. Samaga. And now they meet up on the soccer field. It's turning into a great rivalry between these two respected towns. Mashad sends it over. Iannelli back to Mick. Airs it out. Off of Bilo. I don't know if he meant to make contact with that one. It looked like it would have been wide if he just let it through. Crawford sends it up. And that is going to do it And at the end of a very exciting half of play, it is Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. We have a whole nother half to go, so strap in, folks. It's going to be quite the finish in this one. You are tuned in to the MIAA Division 2 Elite 8, Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2, Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Did you get the audio? Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are just about ready for the second half of this boys varsity soccer matchup between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Wayland Warriors. What a game it's been so far. A 2-2 score as we enter the second half. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call with you today. Our crew is John Ritz and Eve Weatherhead. And we are ready to continue on. The scoring all started at 30 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the first half. Luke Caples popped in a goal to make it 1-0 in favor of Wayland. And then just a minute and 5 seconds later, Peter DiMichele off a nice header that was set up by Dylan Machado and Samaga made it a 1-1 game. And then Wayland would strike later on at 16:23 as Zadaris put in a goal assisted by Prince to make it 2-1, and then 49 seconds after that, Jack Green assisted by Peter DiMichele. A header making it 2-2 off a corner at 15:34 left to go. And that is where your 2-2 score comes from as we are underway in this second half. Wayland with possession, working right to left across your screen. Crawford sends it near side over to Quinn. We do have a TVL soccer update to tell you about. The Dedham girls move on to the state semifinals as they took down Medway on penalty kicks. So the 1-0 win, and congratulations to Medway on a great season and Dedham girls for moving on to the state semifinals with their victory earlier today. Wayland trying to approach Ryan Prince along the near side. Popped out of play as Prince met up with Mick. Throwing Hillers. Mick on the entry, and he throws it out of play, so it'll go back to Wayland. Putting it in, Quinn. Sends it over. Leighton Quinn out there as well. Both Quinn brothers out there for Wayland. Into the box, and it'll sail to the right of the net. A little too much mustard on that feed. Max Nye will send it away. Along the near side. There's a header by Quinn. Out of play it goes, throwing Hillers. Over to Green. Stays with the Hillers, Green. Golomieski trying to work his way through. There he goes. Into the box and tripped up. And it is going to be a corner for the Hillers. Golomieski was clearly looking for the whistle on that trip and probably should have been called, but in any case, Hillers get the corner anyhow. Machad airs it out. Top of the box. Satish Kumar swings and misses. Pops it forward. Header by Fatilla. Now looking for Prince. Prince matched up with Mick. Sends it over, and that's going to go out. Nice job by Machad avoiding it. Or did he? No, it looks like he didn't. It's going to be Wayland ball. Corner for the Warriors. Luke Caples will take it. Airs it out, header. Cleared away for the moment. Golomieski has some open field. Putting on the moves. Oh, and lost it. like to have that one back. Jack Quinn on the entry. Sent down by Prince. Popped out by Mick. Throw in Wayland. Quinn takes it. Sent down by Getz. Along the far side. Nice steal by Iannelli. And Samaga trying to send it up, sends it out. Just over 4 minutes into the second half. Knocking that one down, Quinn. Taken away, Santos. Trying to rush in. Santos and Green, a big collision. Play on, says the official. It's going to be a corner for Wayland. Jack Garan will take it. Airs it out. Golubieski matched up with Getz. Out of play it goes. Hiller ball. Max Nice sends it away. Green with the header. Satish Kumar gets in there. Back to the keeper he goes. Rainville back to Crawford as Crawford airs it out. Taken away, Medeiros. Sends it up, looking for Zaderna. And that's going to draw a call. There's a trip. And it's going Hiller's way. Aired out by Mick. Just past Steve McKelly. Sent over by McCann. Green. Satish Kumar sends it back. McCann going to air it out. And there is going to be a push call. Blatant push there by Rainville on Golubieski. Might get a little warning for that one. The McKelly will take it. The McKelly to the net. Loose ball. Oh, and it's just popped out of the box. Header, Golubieski, and it's wide. They lost where the ball was for a moment, and Grayson gets out of the corner of his eye, played it off the post. Unbelievable. Crawford will send it away. To midfield. Prince sends it over, top of the box. Now I will wrap it up. It was a good cross looking for Zaderna. A little too much. Along the far side. Samaga is trying to keep that one away. Sent over. Quinn with it. Into the box, header out by Mick. Well, McCann got in there. That is sent up by Bilo. Golombieski. He has 4 Wayland Warriors in front of him. Sends it back to Mashad. Mashad sneaks it over to D. McKaylee. Satish Kumar. To Green. Up to McCann. With the cross. Still in play and popped in along the end line. And knocked out by Wayland. That was some good strategic movement there by Mashad as he kept it in play and pretty much forced the opponent to knock it out. We do have an injured player along the far side of the field. 30 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the second half. We're knotted up by 2 on HCAM. All right, you can hit it. Hillers with possession off the injury stoppage. As Green a little tripped up there. Wayland trying to work it away from the attack zone. Trying to approach Prince. Into the box, and Crawford able to just sneak it away over to Getz. In the Hiller territory. Trying to sneak through, Satish Kumar. Here comes Wayland as getting by his Getz. Gets it over to Fatilla. Cross. Loose ball, and it is sent wide by Portage. And the Hillers will have an opportunity to get rid of it. The injured player for Wayland was Jack Garan. We certainly hope he's okay. He does appear to be doing well over on the bench area. Golombieski trying to sneak through. Prince feeds it up. Along the near side, Quinn. Getting in there is D. McKelly. Gets it across. Ionelli in a foot race with Caparia. Looking for Golombieski. Can he get there? Boxing out. Playing it along the line. Sends it over. Ionelli. That's going to draw a whistle and a free kick for the Hillers. A big hit there on Ionelli, delivered by Santos. And he is shooken up. We hope he's okay. Been such a big contributor for this Hillers team throughout the season. And he's grabbing at that right leg. That was a pretty big hit. And they're going to bring the trainers out. We'll step aside. Hopkinton, oh, he's up. All right, we'll keep things right here. He appears to be all right. A little shooken up. We'll see if he stays in the game. Well, he didn't want to come out of the game. That's why he said, you know what? I might not feel very good right now, but I'm going to get up. Peter D. McKelly on the free kick. Airs it out to the net, and it is tapped over by Crawford. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. D. McKelly going to take the corner. Sends it into the box. Header off the post. Loose ball cleared away. It was Bilo on the header, and off the post it goes. Along the near side, Prince. With it, Medeiros airs it out, and it's wide. The Hillers will send it away. Nye airs it out. Header by Rainville. Into the box. Nye sends it flying to DeMcKelly. Sent up by Quinn. Prince gets it over. Quinn into the box. Header out. Top of the box. Shot wide by Alex Santos. Well, both teams putting on some good pressure. We're going back and forth in this one. Score remains 2-2. Just over 14 minutes into the second half. Nice, sends it away. Header along the near side by Quinn. Green gets in there. Sent back by Golombieski. Henkley. Up the middle. Mashad. Drew a little push there. Samaga. DeMcKelly trying to get in there. Caples. Some good body contact going on. These two teams want it bad. How to play it goes. Wayland on the throw-in. Patella on the entry. Sent over by Quinn. On the far side, Portage. And popped out of play off of Bilo. Throw in Wayland. And this sideline along the far side absolutely filled to the brim with fans here on this Sunday afternoon. Into the box. And popped out of play by Bilobreski. Corner for the Warriors. My vision's not the greatest, but I believe that's Caples along with Declan Murphy over there. Sent over. Loose ball, cleared away. Good clear away there by McCann. Golombieski trying to keep it in along the near side. Turns it upfield. Here he goes. Showing off the wheels. And pops it off of Quinn, and at a play it goes. We'll have a Hiller's corner. DeMcKelly set to take it. Airs it out, header! Little too much by Mashad. What a game this has been. Well, we had a pretty offensive first half. Second half, it has slowed down scoring-wise, but has been a whole lot of fun. Some great physical play, and we're going to look at the defensive side of both these teams here in this second half. Bieski trying to get to that one, cleared away by Rainville. At least so far, still a lot of time left. But Eros, Samaga nicely turned it upfield, taken away. Here is Santos, sends it over. Samaga looking for the steal, able to get it away. Mashad trying to get to it. On the far side, out of play, throwing Hillers. Bilobreski takes it. Sent upfield. With it, Zauderna. Looking to approach. Out of play it goes. Will be a corner for Wayland. Or excuse me, make that a throw in towards the corner. Aired out. Into the box. And it's going Hiller's way. Declan Mick getting good air under that one. Looking for Andrew Bilobreski. Bilo trying to sneak by. Golombieski gets in there. That was a trip. It's going to go Wayland's way. Back and forth we go. Hankley sends it over to Mashad. Looking for Hankley coming up the far side. He's knocked out. Along that sideline, throwing Wayland. Both of these teams are they're leaving everything on the field here today, no doubt about it. Throwing Wayland. Just about at the midway point of this second half. And there's a trip. Mashad tripped up. Hiller's going to have the free kick. We've reached the 20-minute mark of this second half. DiMichele set to take it. Airs it out. And a little too much. Crawford will send it away. Or will he? But it gets with it. Sends it up. Throwing Hillers. Hiller's ball. Mashad putting on the moves, and he was knocked down. That deserved a whistle. That was a blatant knockdown. Hiller ball. These refs certainly letting him play out there. But when you throw a guy to the ground, that's got to be called, I'd say. Hankley sends it over to Green. Can sends it up, DiMichele. And they're not, these officials aren't calling as much as they did the first half. McCann gets out in front of it. Bit of a mishandle there, I'd say. Golombieski, here he goes, has some open room. Approaching. And he's boxed out. Still in play, Golombieski. Oh, there is the whistle. Will it be a free kick, however? It will be. DiMichele will take it. Crucial free kick. Sends it into the box, sent out. McCann racing over. Along that far side. Mashad along the end line. He is slipped up, trying to keep it in play. Bilo. Golombieski trying to sneak through, and it's popped up. Good defensive boot there by Getz. Along the near side, Medeiros. Out of play, Hiller ball. McCann on the entry, and that's popped out off of DiMichele. Or no, they're going to say it was contacted by Quinn. Well, the sun has went away, starting to get a little more chilly here as we get later into this game. As the skies darken up a little bit. Here goes Medeiros. Wind picking up a little as well. Santos. Over to Quinn. Medeiros along the near side. Sends it over, and Nye will wrap it up. "16 minutes and counting left to go in this second half. Sent over by Santos. Along the far side. Taken by Samaga. Good steal. As he was able to get away from Fatella. Henkley scoots it over to Green. Oh, a little too much. Wayland throwing. Quinn on the entry. Sit back by Caples. Medeiros crosses it over to Santos. Santos airs it out to the net off the crossbar. Loose ball. What a shot that was. Medeiros approaching from the near side. Green in front of him. The crosser. And it's sent out by Mashad. Now approaching Quinn. Oh, Wayland starting to build up the pressure. Up top. And we get a trip against Wayland. There's McCann tripped up. Mick will send it away. Gets under it. Samaga. Along the far side it goes. Trying to approach is Andrew Balabreski. And out it goes. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. DiMichele will take it. Airs it out. Header by Golombieski. Top of the box. Green with the header. Bilo sends it to the net, wrapped up by Crawford. Airs it out along the far side. Prince with it. Gets under it. Along the near side and out. Unable to keep up with it, Zarana. Throwing Hillers. McCann on the entry. Had a play. McCann set to take it, just waiting on the substitutions. 12 and a half minutes left to go in regulation, plus probably some extra time. Sent over by Samaga. Satish Kumar over to Mashad. Back to Satish Kumar. Mick gets under it. At a play. Throw in Wayland. Jack Quinn will take it. As we have just reached the 12-minute mark. Along the near side. Popped out by Green. Quinn on the entry. Sent over by Cables. Along the far side. There's a shot wrapped up by Nye. As Fatella got under it. Airs it out. Golubieski. Oh, miscommunication with Green. Well, the Hillers, they need to work on those communication skills a little bit in those situations. You don't want to be giving up the ball, especially when you got Wayland in the middle of a pressure wave. Gets along the far side. Patella sends it back. Quinn. Cables gets under it. Looking for Murphy. Murphy sends it across, top of the box. Green. DeMichele sneaks it away and knocks it up the near side. Golubieski matched up with Rainville. Murphy sends it back. With it, Pereira Silva. Over to Quinn. Iannelli gets in there. Here he goes. Scoots it over to Satish Kumar. DeMichele. Green. The crosser. Little too much. Just under 10 minutes left to go in this second half. Score remains 2-2. Sent over to Quinn. Along the far side. Pass up by Patella. Out in front, Satish Kumar. Along the far side, there goes Mashad. Mashad flying up the field. Taken away for the moment. Mashad trying to get in there and take it away. Sent over by Patella. Popped away by Mick. And we're going to get a timeout called. 8 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the second half. It's Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. You are tuned in to the Division II Elite 8 on HCAM. Off the timeout of what has been a fantastic game between Hopkinton and Wayland. 8:34 left to go. It's Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Our crew, John Ritz and Eve Weatherhead. And this game shall have a very exciting conclusion. And the lights are on here at the turf field as the skies were starting to darken. Luke Cable's on the entry. It's back over to Quinn. Rainville scoots it over to Vitella. Aired out. McCann able to get a piece of it. Lebreski going to try to turn it upfield. Gets under it. Looking for Golubieski. Oh, Wayland's been getting some good pressure in the last few minutes. Hillers need to see if they can get some of their own. Along the far side. Big body contact there. As Mashad and Zaderna just ran into each other playing the ball. Golubieski. Trying to sneak through. He's diverted as Quinn got in front of him. It's going Wayland's way. Off the cross and out of play. On the entry, Green. Gets it in front of DeMichele. And that is a slide. Out of play goes. It will be rewarded to the Hillers. McKaylee will take it. Airs it out. Top of the box. Shot wide by Golubieski. Just under 7 minutes left to go in this first half. Or excuse me, in regulation in the second half. If the game remains tied after the remaining 6.5 minutes, we'll go to a 10-minute overtime period. And if it's still tied after that, you get another 10-minute overtime period. And if it's still tied after that, you go to the shootout. Aired out by Nye. Hillers have already been to 2 overtimes in this postseason. Will today be their third? We shall see. They would like to end it prior to overtime. Sent up by Quinn. Well, Wayland, they are the ones putting on the pressure right now. Hillers need to establish some control. Into Wayland territory. Rainville. And nice job by Lebreski sending it right back. Iannelli sends it over. Green. Lebreski sneaks it up. Green. Sent down by Medeiros. Here goes Zaderna. Cables. Feeds into the corner of the box. Along that end line, and Wayland going to have a corner. We've reached the 5-minute mark in this second half. That's going to be, I believe, Garan on the corner. Airs it out, chips it into the box, header. And it'll go to the near side, collected by Quinn. He'll send it over to the net, and it's punched out by Nye. It'll go Hiller's way. Some good goalkeeping there by the senior, Max Nye. He gets under it. Header by DeMcKelly. And Rainville able to divert it back upfield. Mick on the chase down, along with Patella. Collected by Quinn. Getting in front of him, Iannelli. Satish Kumar sends it back, and now along the far side we go. Gets with possession. Airs it out. Satish Kumar sends it over. Green. Sent down by Quinn. Wayland trying to draw something up here. Medeiros sends it over. Mashad able to knock it up the field. I imagine we got about 3 minutes or so left in regulation. Quinn sends it over. Trying to work it up, Medeiros. Sent over by Satish Kumar. Turned upfield by Iannelli. Correction, that was Green. Top of the box. Nice move there by Cables. Up along the far side. Vitella into the box. Green with the header. Out of play. Wayland going to have a corner. Well, it's been all Wayland here in this second half, or at least the second part of it, pressure-wise. Aired out. And a nice header out of the box by Lebreski. Went out of play along the far side, throw in Wayland. Quickly into Patella. Top of the box, shot, and just able to get in front of it was Green. Looking for another shot there, DeMcKelly. Well defended. Quinn trying to cross it. DeMcKelly clears it away. Golombiewski tripped up, feeds it over. And racing up the field by Lebreski. He's diverted, or excuse me, that was Mashad as he's diverted by Gray. Grayson gets along that far side. Nice move there by Satish Kumar. Back into Hiller's territory. Knight way out of the net, boots it away. Good boot there by the keeper. Out of play it goes. It will be a Wayland throw-in along the near side. Final moments of regulation. A 2-2 game. Getting in there with the header by Lowe. Back and forth we go. 10 seconds we're being told. They are not adding time, so it truly is the final moments. And that is going to do it for half number 2. We are heading to overtime. What other way did you expect this was going to go? It's Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. What a tremendous game it's been. A very offensive first half, a very defensive second half. And we are heading to the first 10-minute overtime period. It will be sudden death, so if anyone scores, that game will be over. But you are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Playoff Soccer on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields as the wind starts to pick up. We are ready for the first 10-minute overtime period. Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. If anyone scores, the game is over. And the winning team will advance to the state semifinals. Who will it be? These two teams have been tremendous in this game. They have left it all on the field. And this playoff run in this Division II bracket for any teams that have made it this far, and especially on to the state semifinals, you have had to face some really good competition. It has been such a fun tournament. But will there be more? The Hillers certainly hope so, but so does Wayland. Warriors start off with possession. They'll work left to right across your screen, and we are underway here in overtime. Number 1 off of a shot. Shot matched up there with Caparilla. Nice move. Getting it away from Samaga by Santos. Popped away. Wayland looking to continue where they left off in the closing minutes of that second half. They established a whole lot of pressure. Golombiewski. And he's diverted. Poking it out was Rainville. Vitella. Sent over by Medeiros. Sent back up by Bilo. Along the far side now. Well, you saw on both occasions in the first half, whenever Wayland put in a goal, the Hillers quickly responded. You're not able to do that here. You got to be the first one to score if you want this game. Hitter by Pereira Silva. It's going Hiller's way. Valereski gets it into Mashad. And he's going to say he ran out. The ball went out. Wayland ball. Temperatures dropping as we get into the later hours. Wind picking up. Very breezy here at the turf. Header, and he stepped out. Wayland will have a throw-in. So under 8 minutes left to go here of overtime number 1. Popped out. It's going Wayland's way. Caparia on the entry. Medeiros. Matched up with McCann. Sends it over up top. Medeiros. Shot. Nye deflects it and wraps it up. What a save. Oh, boy. He sends it away. Well, that was a game saver by Nye. At least for the moment. Green with the header. Throw in Wayland. Satish Kumar sends it back. Wayland looking to work it back upfield. It's good footwork along the far side. Cables sends it over. Along the near side, Caparia. Medeiros trying to get in there. Sent away. DiMichele meets up with Quinn. It's going Hiller's way. DiMichele a little shooken up. It looked like he was just cramping up a little bit. We saw a whole lot of that on Wednesday against Sharon, especially as they got into that second overtime. He started having guys cramp up quite a bit. And you're likely going to get that here with these chilly conditions. Balabreski on the free kick. Will Balabreski, a junior. He's been tremendous for the Hillers all season long. Airs it out. Far side of the box, header. Up top now. Kolumbiewski gets under it, and it's pulled down and wrapped up by Crawford. Oh! Bilo just sent the rocket right off his Souderna's face. That had to hurt. Kudos to Souderna for standing up after that. I don't think he expected that one coming. Sent up by McCann as he's tripped up. And he might be a little, it looks like he's just frustrated. It doesn't feel very pleasant when you're knocked to the turf in these conditions. Declan Mick will send it away. Under 5 minutes left of overtime number 1. Aired out. Rashad trying to sneak it around. Along the near side. Balabreski sends it over. Mick plays it off the chest. Wayland looking to establish pressure once again. Mashad. Satish Kumar. Back to Mashad. Kolumbiewski trying to race in there. Mashad. And it was looking good box out there to keep it in Hiller possession. Walobreski on the entry. Golubieski plays it off the head. Samaga. Back to Bilo. Crosses it to the far side. Green. Oh, offsides. Wayland ball. Three minutes left of overtime number one. Into the box. Turned upfield by Andrew Walobreski. Green with the header. DiMichele. Wayland looking to attack. Medeiros trying to sneak through. And popped out of play by Walobreski. 2.5 minutes and counting left in overtime number one. Luke Caples on the entry. Into the box. That's out. Stays with Wayland. Into the box. Cleared away. Green sends it up the far side, looking for Golubieski. Trying to race to it. Back to Crawford. Smart move there. If you let Golubieski get past you on that, you're in trouble. And a play along the near side. Mashad, quick entry. Ooh, and Capadilla lost his footing. Throwing Hillers. Mick will come up and take it and probably launch it right into the box. Into the box. Turned away. And aired out of play. Crawford will send it away. Samaga sends it over. Satish Kumar. We get some simultaneous ball contact there as it pops up. Wayland free kick. We reach the 2-minute mark. Under 2 minutes left in overtime number one. If we remain tied, we'll see overtime number two. Swing and a miss by Green. Throw in Wayland. They're going to drop it quick. Centering pass. Header. Into the box. Shot, and it's just a little high. And that is going to do it for overtime number one. We are going to have a second overtime period. Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2, Hopkinton Hillers playoff soccer on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for overtime number two. 10 minutes on the clock. Someone scores, the game's over. If no one scores, we go to penalty kicks. And we are underway. Hillers working left to right across your screen. It has been an absolute battle between these two teams. And certainly whoever loses this game should certainly be proud of what they accomplished in this tournament, getting it to this level. And whoever wins, same thing, and proud to move on. Golubieski along the near side. Cables. Well, it was Wayland who had the majority of shots in overtime number 1. Hillers were able to establish a little bit of pressure, but certainly not as much as they want to. Cleared away. Over to Quinn. Jack Quinn up to Garon. Shot deflected. Secondary shot deflected. Satish Kamara playing it off his body as Leighton Quinn tried to rip a shot. Sends it back. Go over to Rainville. Along the far side. Aired out and a little wide. They went long distance there. That was Ryan Prince, the captain. And I will send it away as we have just about hit the 8-minute mark. Along the near side. Trying to approach. Centering pass. Aired out into the box. Up top, shot too high by Santos. Well, it was good pressure by Wayland. And they set up a nice look from up top, but just a little bit too much on it. Nice, sends it away. Header by Quinn. Santos. Green getting in there. Wayland looking to establish more pressure here. Mick gonna take it out. Working it up the far side. Mashad gets under it. Into Wayland territory. Rainville. And a little too much in front of his target. Hiller throwing. Green on the entry. Rainville sends it down. Cables gets it along the far side. Sends it over, Wayland. Try to open things up a little bit, or maybe just taking a breather at this point, as this has been a high-intensity game. Mashad trying to get in there. Pereira Silva sends it down. Looking to approach. Up top, that is Cables. Pereira Silva. Sends it over. Near side, Garon. Far side of the box, Mashad coming out with it. Nice job by Mashad keeping it in possession. Oh, and he's able to divert it. Out of play. Wayland throwing. Prince on the entry. Out along the end line, Hiller ball. Halfway through, overtime number 2. 5 minutes left until a shootout. Here, Medeiros looking to approach. A nice move there by Malabreski. Cables on the entry. Near side, Quinn. Caparia into the box along the end line. It's going to be a corner for Wayland. Luke Cable's going to take it. Caples into the box, header, and it is wide and out. Hiller ball. Just under 4 minutes left to go in overtime number 2. Carlos Henkley coming into the game for Aditya Satish Kumar. Garan sends it over. Prince gets under it. Top of the box and out. Well, Wayland really looking to avoid that overtime. Or excuse me, the penalty kicks. It's getting cold out here, folks. Bear with me. Nice, sends it away. D. McKelly. Back in Ayler territory goes Quinn. Good battle between Vilabreski and Garan. Sends it back, far side. Leighton Quinn. Over to Rainville. And Golubieski. Will he have a break? Golubieski gets by. Putting on the moves. The cross. Cleared away. Henkley was able to skid it over to Andrew Bilo. Green trying to sneak by. Knocked down. Knocked out of play. Hiller ball. This is the best pressure we've seen in quite a while by the Hillers. Just under 2 minutes left to go here in the second overtime. On Wednesday night, the Hillers scored in the last seconds of that second overtime to win. Can they do it again? Out in front, and it's cleared away. Henkley, too much. Oh, you'd like to have that one back. Good pressure by the Hillers. And we're going to get a timeout called by Wayland. We're in the final minutes of this second overtime. It's Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. You're tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Playoff Soccer on HCAM. What an unbelievable atmosphere it has been here at this game. Wayland turning out in large droves to support their Warriors, and the Hiller fans turning out in large quantities as well. The sidelines are filled, and we are in the final moments of overtime number 2. Knotted at 2, and we're underway. Garan sends it across. Along the far side. Medeiros getting in there was Samaga. Sent up, looking for Golubieski along that far side. And that is sent out of play. Hiller ball. Hopkinton throw in. Zaderna sends it back. Aired out. Samaga. Rashad. Looking for Golubieski. D. McKelly approaching. Crawford boots it away. Henkley gets in there. 10 seconds left to go. And I have a feeling we're going to penalty kicks. We are going to penalty kicks. Unbelievable. Hopkinton 2, Wayland 2. Through 2 halves and 2 overtime periods. And to penalty kicks we go. Stick around, folks. This is going to be a fun finish. Playoff soccer on HCAM. Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for penalty kicks between Wayland and Hopkinton. It's going to be a best of 5, and they'll keep going if needed. This is going to be some fun. And right now the coin flip to see who will shoot first. Well, if you look all the way back to the first half of this game, which seems like weeks ago, it was 2-2, both teams netting 2 goals in that first half. Wayland had a goal from Luke Caples at 30:06, and then Dima Kelly, assisted by Mashad, responded a minute and 5 seconds later. And then later on, you had Fred Zadaris, assisted by Prince, net one at 16:23. And the Hillers responded to that about 49 seconds later with a goal from Jack Green off a header off a Dima Kelly corner. And we're going to use one net. And it looks like the Hillers are going to shoot first. Here goes Peter Dima Kelly with the first penalty kick attempt. And looks like Eric Hybert is in net for Wayland. Well, it all comes down to this. Penalty kicks. Peter Dima Kelly. And it's in! Here comes Max Nye. Shooting for Wayland, Luke Caples. And it's good. 1-1. Andrew Balareski for the Hillers. And it's in. Coming up for Wayland, this is Andrew Medeiros. And no good! Good save by Nye! Hillers 2, Wayland 1 on penalty kicks. Will Bylabreski coming up for the Hillers. Could clinch it. And it's in! Hillers 3, Wayland 1. If Wayland misses here, it's over. Or actually, the Hillers would need one more to close it out. And it's in. Wayland stays alive. 3-2. Round number 4. Dylan Mashad. In. He goes left corner and gets the job done. Well, the Hillers are in charge. A miss here. That's it. Hillers trying to move on to the Final Four. This is Caparia. And it's no good. Oh, wait, it is good. I thought that did hit the back of the net. They started running out. But we continue on. It's 4-3. Hillers, and Golembeski could clinch it right now. All he has to do is pop it in, and the Hillers win. And he does it! And the Hillers are moving on to the Final Four! Unbelievable! Sean Golembeski clinches it! What a game! The Hillers take it via penalty kicks. They go 5 for 5 on PKs, and they are moving on to the Final Four at a site, date, and time to be determined. What a battle it was out there today. You got to give Wayland big credit. They had a tremendous run. They're a great team and left everything they had on the field out there today. But the Hopkinton Hillers, they are feeling it as they have navigated this very tough Division II bracket, and they are moving on to the state semifinals. The Hopkinton Hillers win it on penalty kicks over Wayland. In incredible fashion. Congratulations to Coach Sawyer and this team that is filled with a lot of seniors that have contributed a lot to this program. They have certainly earned this, and we look forward to covering the Hillers as they move on to that Final Four round. But that is going to do it for our coverage here tonight. And we're actually going to stick around. There might be a trophy presentation. We are going to stick around for a moment to see if there's any kind of presentation. But what an unbelievable run it has been by the Hillers. All 3 games have gone in to overtime. It all started back when they took down Fitchburg in overtime, 1-0. They did that a few minutes into the first overtime off a header on a penalty kick. I believe it was Sam Vasington winning that game. And then you had the famous Dylan Machad goal in the second overtime of the Sharon game. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, your Hopkinton Hillers moving on to the Final Four. An absolutely tremendous victory here tonight. And they are gathering out there as if there is possibly going to be some kind of presentation. So we're going to stick around and keep things right here. I believe they might be possibly getting the state semifinals banner or plaque. Yep, there's a trophy. Kylie Murray, the athletic director, with the banner and the trophy. And we'll let you enjoy the scenery as the Hopkinton Hillers celebrate, moving on to the state semifinals. Such a tremendous run by this team. Yeah, I wish we did that earlier. Are we muted? There they are, Hopkinton Hillers, and let's take a look at the bracket, shall we, and see who's next. The Hillers are going to take on Bedford in the next round. Bedford, the third seed. Very tough team, as you see the banner coming out. Bedford captured victories over Silver Lake, 5-0, Canton 2-0, and Melrose 1-0 to move on to the state semis. So it'll be Hopkinton and Bedford in the next round. And then your Division II championship will be the winner of Oliver Ames and Longmeadow, who are playing tonight, against the winner of Westboro and Plymouth North. That game supposedly happened this afternoon. We're not quite sure who the winner was. But the Hopkinton Hillers go into the big Final Four dance. Unbelievable stuff. And Coach Sawyer has done such a tremendous job with this program, and a trip to the state semis certainly well overdue for Coach Sawyer and this team. This team has had pretty much the same core for the last 4 years. And now they are looking for the ultimate prize. There it is, the trophy. Well deserved. But that is going to do it for our coverage here today. The Hopkinton Hillers take down Wayland via penalty kicks. It'll go down as a 2-2 score and 4-3 penalty kicks. Or excuse me, 5-3 penalty kicks. Congratulations to the Hopkinton Hillers. Certainly well deserved. And we'll talk to you again in the Final Four. For our crew, John Ritz, Eve Weatherhead, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. We thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.